I'm Rick Watson with this week's Highlander highlights.
In volleyball, after falling behind 2-0, the Highlanders fought back to defeat Arizona 3-2 in the final day of the Cactus Classic in Tucson. The win made the Highlanders 3-0 for the weekend and winners of the tournament. Maddie Palmer, Valerie Gonzalez, and Kayla Nash were named to the all-tournament team, with Maddie Palmer named as the tournament's most valuable player. On Friday, the Highlanders outlasted Grand Canyon in 5 sets to start the day and then swept by Eastern Kentucky 3-0 in the nightcap. The victory over Arizona was the third win over a Pac-12 team since 2014 for the Highlanders. Radford defeated Cal in 2014 and Washington State in 2015. The victory was also the fifth conquest over a Power 5 school since 2014. Radford, now a perfect 6-0 on the season, will travel to Columbia, South Carolina to compete in the Carolina Classic September 8th and 9th. The Highlanders will face Miami, Ohio, Eastern Kentucky, and host South Carolina. Radford opens with Miami, Ohio at 10 a.m. In women's soccer, juniors Jessica Woolman and Jasmine Casares each had 2 goals as the Highlanders scored early and often en route to a 6-3 victory over Wofford at Snyder Field on Friday night. With the win, the Highlanders improved to 4-0-0 on the season and continue their longest unbeaten run to start a campaign since starting the 2013 season with a 4-0-1 record. With 3 goals through 4 games, Woolman has tied her single-season career high and is only 2 more away from matching her total from the last 2 seasons combined. Perez now has 4 assists on the season, joining sophomore defender Allison Giannoni for the team lead. The Highlanders return home once again for their first midweek match of the season to take on ETSU at 7 p.m. on Tuesday night. Taking a look at cross country, the Highlanders got their 2017 campaign off to a good start as the women finished second and the men third at Virginia Tech's Hokie Invite at the Buford Meredith course on Friday evening. In the women's 4K, freshman Ansley Eckert led the way in her first collegiate race, crossing the line in 11th place out of 51 runners. Junior Percy Lyons and senior Carrie Keevy stuck together and came in just behind to place 13th and 14th respectively. That momentum carried over into the men's 6K, where freshman Carson Fernandez finished 12th out of 70. Fellow freshman Juan Cisneros joined him for a 15th place finish, and last year's top men's runner, senior Frisco Poole, was the third Highlander to cross the finish line, placing 18th. Radford will have 2 weeks to rest up and continue training before heading to Lynchburg on Saturday, September the 23rd for Liberty's Big South Preview.
And that's a look at this week's Highlander highlights. For RadfordAthletics.com, I'm Rick Watson.